This video contains spoilers for the anime and manga JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. If you haven't read or watched it, go do that right now. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is probably my favorite anime of all time. Not a high bar considering I've only watched a couple, but it's a piece of media I hold very dear to my heart, as well as Part 6 being probably, arguably, at the moment, my favorite part of JoJo's. You may be wondering, what do I mean by survive heaven? Well, technically, heaven is a term referring to a state of mind where, in Pucci's word, a person is aware of their fate, and they have nothing to do about it, and that gives like a euphoric sense of closure in a way. This is something that both Pucci and technically Dio strive for, and along with the help of the Heaven Plan, Pucci achieves his goal with his stance White Snake eventually upgrading to Sea Moon, and then that evolving into its final form, Maiden Heaven, which is a stand capable of achieving heaven. Now what I mean by surviving heaven, in my opinion, surviving heaven means surviving a certain period of time. That period of time being the second Pucci unlocks Maiden Heaven. From when that starts to when the universe is eventually resets into what I like to dub the Heavenverse. Could I possibly survive that period of time? Let's dive into it. Now, to see exactly what I'm up against, I think we have to understand what happens during this period of time. We have to understand what the stand, Maiden Heaven, is capable of. Now, what the stand can do isn't necessarily time-related. This stand is based around gravity. It is an evolution of Sea Moon, is that it, quite literally, controls gravity. And, of course, in the JoJo-verse, gravity and time are related. Using that, it changes the gravity to make everything go a lot faster. Everything speeds up, except for the stand user. It would be Pucci, who moves at the speed that everything is usually speeding up, making him appear way faster than he actually is. Now, what doesn't get affected by this? All living organisms. What I like to consider is basically anything with a functioning brain or a soul that can be transported into the new world. That is what doesn't get affected by the speed ability. Everything else crumples to dust. But while it's crumpling to dust, it is also moving very, very fucking fast. So I have to avoid basically most things, because they could kill me. Let's say Maiden Heaven happened now, middle of the day. What am I doing? Absolutely nothing. I would not be editing videos, I would not be doing anything. I would be lying down on my bed. See, I would notice something is up instantly, because usually after I've been sitting down for a long time, I like to play games, just to get my head wrapped up. Now, the second I click my PS5 button, and the PS5 turns on instantly, that's when I know something would be up, because that takes a little bit to charge up. Now, in my head, I've already got the assumption, oh my goodness, this is just like Maiden Heaven from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 6, Stone Ocean. Because of course, I've seen the anime. So what would I do? I'd stay on my bed, yeah. That is how I, a mere human, could survive Maiden Heaven. Or Heaven. Whatever. Of course, I'd be transported into the Heavenverse, and now I'd have to live with a daunting realization of my entire life leading to this one event. Would I survive that? Yeah, I'd kinda have to, because of, like, fate and shit. You know, I don't know. I just wanted to talk about JoJo's, guys. There's no Lego JoJo's, so I can't talk about that, so I guess we all have to take one for the team, and I'll just talk about the actual anime itself. Go watch JoJo's, and like this video, so I can make more JoJo's videos. This was so fucking dumb.